Hello and welcome back to the Crypto Bite. The next video in this series is going to talk about tracking your portfolio. We're always on the go, and while you can use a trading journal to track your purchases, your sales, your profit loss, all of that good stuff, it's really handy to have everything in real time on your phone. The app that I'm going to cover today is something called BLOCKFOLIO. It is an app that I've used for a while now. I migrated from another app to this one because there were just so many great features and everything is in real time. So when you're out, if you're in class, if you're at work, if you're whatever you're doing, you could be getting food, you can just hop on your app and be able to check in on what your portfolio is doing. The perks of BLOCKFOLIO are the ability to pick the exchange that you made your purchase or your sale on, so it's real time specific to that exchange. You can track so many different currency pairs because they're constantly updating their app, and you can actually track the sales of coin as well. So you basically have a built-in trading journal in your app. So without further ado, let's jump right in. I'm going to screen share and walk you through what the app looks like.
As I mentioned in the introduction, BLOCKFOLIO is an app that I really enjoy using. They have it for both iPhone and Android. I started out using CoinHub, which was my original recommendation, but BLOCKFOLIO just has so many more options that I shifted over to this, and I think it's a great app to begin with for tracking your portfolio. So when you download the app, you're going to see this screen. It basically welcomes you, and if you hit get started, it'll give you a quick walkthrough so you can know where all of the controls are on the app. If you hit finish, you'll be brought to this screen. So these are all the default things that they put on there. You can edit and change anything on here. So the first thing you'll want to do when you open this up is go through each of these and delete them. That way you start with a fresh portfolio. And then I'll walk through showing you how to add your pairs on here. Okay, everything is nice and clean. So when you want to add something, let's say you purchase Ripple and you want to add that onto here. If you click add coin right in the center, you can type in XRP and you can actually choose your pairing. So if you did XRP and you used Bitcoin to buy that, you would click XRP/BTC. That's the Ripple/Bitcoin pairing. If you want to track it as USD, you can click this. That's how I like to track the majority of mine, just so I can see that very quickly in USD form. And then I have my original pairs if I bought it with Ethereum or Bitcoin so that I can also track that. So when you're on this screen, you'll be able to see your trading pair, which is XRP USD for this example. You can select your exchange. So BLOCKFOLIO does a pretty good job of bringing in every exchange that it knows it's on. So you'll see a couple of different ones: Bitfinex, Bitstamp, HitBTC, which I have a tutorial video for, Kraken, and a couple of other ones. Okay, so for this example, we're going to choose Kraken. So when you're looking at the screen, you'll be able to click buy, sell, or watch only. You can click watch only if you want to track this, but you're not actually investing in that particular pair. If you want to purchase this and track it as a purchase, you hit buy, and if you want to track your sale, you can hit sell. So what you're seeing here is the real-time market price of this particular pair. So it's currently $1.26. You can enter your quantity. So let's say you picked up 100. Put that in there. It'll have your total value, which is your total USD or whatever pair you have. So if this was XRP to BTC, it would show you your total value in Bitcoin as opposed to USD, which you're seeing here. You can update your trade date. So if you're backdating because you wanted to update the app and you did this purchase a while ago, you can go ahead and do that. So let's say this was from October 28th. And then at the bottom, you can leave some notes. You hit save. So on this main screen, now you're going to see your coin that you're tracking. You'll be able to see your total holdings. So you have $126 at this point at market value, and you can see your quantity. So you'll see 100 underneath that. On the right side, you'll be able to see price and then the 24-hour change of that price. So it's very simple to see. The green arrow up means it's improved in the last 24 hours. Red arrow down, which you hopefully won't see too often, will show you the percentage decrease. You'll see something on the right that looks like a bell under alert. You can click that and you can set any kind of alert to notify you if you want to sell at a certain price. So if you want to know when this drops below, let's say $1.10, set that, and then it'll actually alert your phone so that you can hop on whatever exchange you're using and make that trade. If you look at the top right where it says 24-hour change, you can click this and it'll change it from a percentage to a dollar amount, and that will reflect in any of the other information you have on the main screen. So now if you look under price, you'll notice that underneath it's no longer a percentage change, it's actually a monetary change. If you click onto your coin that you're tracking, you'll be brought to a screen like this. So this is a mini chart that you can keep track of price movement for. You'll be able to see the 24-hour high, the 24-hour low, the bid and ask amount, the volume, and you'll be able to see the change. And then underneath, you'll just be reminded again of your holdings, so you'll know your full real-time value, your quantity, and then the 24-hour change. So if you click book, you'll be able to see basically what you would see on the exchange as well. So you can see buy orders, sell orders, and trades. This is the market as a whole. This is not your information. Any alerts that you set for this particular coin will show up here. And then if you move over to holdings on the far right, you'll be able to see a nice snapshot of your holdings for that particular coin. So you'll see XRP summary. You'll see that you have 100 in your holdings. Your current market value is $126.40. And what is great about this is you'll see your net cost. The net cost is how much that you paid for the quantity that you have. So you can see your profit and loss right above that. At this point in time, since we entered this in, the market fluctuated a little bit, and we're up 40 cents. When you have a loss, that turns to red, and you'll be able to easily see what your overall loss is. If you go back to the main screen and you want to add another one, you go through the same exact process. Every now and again, BLOCKFOLIO gets updated so much that if you hit sync on the top right, you'll be able to get an updated list of coins. So anything that they've added from the time that you downloaded this app, it'll update this, and those will be available for tracking purposes. On the top right, you'll see 3 little dots. If you click this, you have a couple of different settings options. So if you're talking to a friend and you want to show the different coin or pairs that you have, you can hide your balances here. It comes in handy so that you'll be able to see the current price and what the coin is, but nobody can see your actual balance on here. You can also change that to show your percentage. So if you're holding multiple coin, you'll be able to see what percentage of that is. So if you're trying to keep a balanced portfolio of what you're holding for the long term and what you're trading with, you'll be able to easily see that percentage. So if I were to add, let's say, Bitcoin to this, and I have 50% of my holdings tied up in that out of my total investment, it'll reflect that and change the number. So XRP would then say 50% and Bitcoin would then say 50%. And then you do have a couple of settings that you can explore. There's night mode, so it's a little easier on your eyes. It darkens everything. And there's text size and all sorts of good stuff in the settings. You can also click this newspaper image up at the top right, and this gives you updated news, which is really nice. So it's a little RSS reader within your app, so you can keep track of what's going on in the cryptocurrency world. It does pull from a specific set of publications. So you'll see Cointelegraph, CoinDesk, and a couple of others on here. And what's great about this screen is if you click this little RSS reader symbol up at the top, you can change what the news sources are. So if something comes through here that you absolutely hate, you can uncheck it. If you are a Reddit person and you like keeping up with what's going on in the subreddits, you can find those options down there. So curate this to whatever works best for you to find your information.
And that was the BLOCKFOLIO app. It's very simple, it's very easy to use. It's a great place to get started if you don't want to keep a complicated trading journal and if you want your updates in real time. So download the app. The links will be available so that you'll know exactly where to go. And I will see you for the next CryptoBite video.